This is the
I'm
last
recording
episode.
You won't know because
Well, I can hear.
yeah. Hey, I have a question. How many shrimps do you have to eat before it makes your skin turns pink?
Dead meme of a good song from an underrated band. Which
I've only recently.
their new stuff is not my thing. I don't love any of their older stuff, but they're good bands.
Yeah, I bring that up only because I've recently
But I'm mad
Listen
because
to
it's like
it.
only people know that for that one okay song.
Yeah, I listened to a bunch of their music. They're pretty good.
Yeah, they're a good band, but that's not what people. No, people
like
don't
the
do what
meme.
they should. Where it's like when song gets big for haha funny,
Yeah.
they don't look into the band most of the time, and that
No.
bums me the fuck out.
Yeah. Well, why
It
would
happens,
they?
it happens to some bands that I like a lot. It's like, oh, they got big off of a dumb joke. What about their other stuff? It's all pretty good. Go check them out, please.
Too bad.
Please.
All right. Hey guys, this is.
Do you like shrimp?
Oh yeah, I love shrimp.
Why?
What do you mean?
Well, actually,
why?
no. What kind?
Shrimp. I don't know.
Have you ever gotten sick eating shrimp?
No.
I don't know why. A lot of people I know who've gotten sick of a seafood is because they ate too much shrimp.
Oh, weird.
Because you can just
Them's be a bunch of bitches.
well think about like the size of a shrimp.
Heard of it?
You can just kind of eat a bunch and not realize how many you've eaten.
Yeah.
And you go, oh fuck, I ate too much.
I guess.
You can't. You know if you've eaten too much like tuna or salmon or whatever,
Uh-huh.
you can just fucking chat on shrimp all day every day if you're at a party or something.
Yeah, I've never ate too much food.
Really?
I don't know.
Even when you're like a bab child
Not that I
and
know
it was
of.
Halloween
Dude, I'm trying to think of a moment where I'm just like, oh no, I ate too much of that food.
and you just feel bad. You've
Yeah,
never
yeah.
haven't you before?
We talked about this a couple weeks ago where like
Have you ever gotten like the meat sweats before?
no,
Where
and
you
I
eat
ate
too much meat, you're like, oh holy
no, and
shit.
you want to know something that like terrifying and disgusting that happened to me the other day?
Sure.
I 2 days ago, I had Wendy's. I had only Wendy's. I had Wendy's for like a brunch and Wendy's for dinner. That was the
Okay, if
only
you
thing
said
I
3
ate.
times, I would have been very concerned.
No, I
but
just-
twice, like that's bad, but whatever.
I woke up late, so like I had it was like 11:30, 12.
Now,
or
what
at that
did you
point.
get both
yeah.
times?
Yeah.
That's what I'm more concerned about.
I got a Baconator medium.
In the morning, right?
It was
Well,
like
the brunch thing, whatever.
yeah.
Your first meal of the day.
My first meal of the day was a Baconator, not the son of a Baconator, the full Baconator.
Oh, I know.
And then for dinner was a triple.
Oh shit, dude! Holy fuck! You're not
Yeah.
that tall. You can't eat that much food in a day.
I know. But it was just like
How did you not get the meat sweats from that?
I don't know. I never.
It's that much of cheese and red meat.
It has never happened to me in my
You're
life.
the wrong race to be eating that much red meat.
I know.
You're asking
Uh,
for like a heart attack at 30.
Yeah. I
Getting a strack.
It's
Did
bad.
you wake up feeling fine the next day? Like you were just good?
Yeah. I was fine. Actually, that night I was like, because I get hungry like in like middle of the night like most humans do. And
That's
so,
why
like,
you're not supposed to stay up so late because you get hungry and eat shitty food.
Yeah. So I still got up and ate like chips at like 2 a.m. or something. So like I was.
Eat some nuts, some celery.
You know what? There are pistachios in there.
Yeah, so pistachios are fucking awesome for you.
Are they?
Yes.
I heard like they're one of the
Top
worst.
tier nut are pistachio and almonds.
Yeah, I know almonds are great. I thought
Because they
pistachios
keep
were-
you from eating more because they satiate you really quickly.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Because pistachios on
You can eat
by
2
them-
handfuls of almonds or pistachios, like, okay, I'm good.
Yeah, well, almonds.
Like you're
taste-
done eating.
almonds by themselves taste like garbage, but like pistachios are good. so.
Put a little sea salt or just regular salt on almonds.
It's rare for me to like have like a bag. Of
And peanuts are
almonds.
shitty. Like they're not bad, but like most people eat like the honey roasted shit.
Yeah, I'm not a
But
fan.
they put
of
sugar and
peanuts.
salts, like, and they don't really give you that much in return for the
What's
calories you eat.
Question: what best nut?
My boyfriend.
3 days ago.
It's probably it has to be like it's what almond pistachios are probably one other that I've never eaten before.
Cashews.
Cashews are like whatever.
What else?
Like peanuts are not that bad for you in context, but most people eat peanuts that have a bunch of shit on them. Like there's peanuts that are just like lightly salted. That's what you should be eating peanuts as, or just out of the weird little thing they're shaped in, the shell.
Yes.
Peanuts out of a shell is all right, but they're filler food.
Yeah.
They're not bad food, but they're nature's filler food.
Pistachios are my favorite, so
They're pretty good. They're expensive.
And we have some in the house.
Are they shelled or unshelled?
They're shelled.
The reason I don't fuck with pistachios is because whenever I used to eat them as a kid, I have to take them out of the shell.
I like the shell.
And I'm like, fuck this. I want to eat some candy.
No, I like the shell because the shell.
Does it activate the part of your monkey brain? It's like, must smash to get food?
No, it's just like oft. The shell.
Oft.
The shell is.
Have
off,
at thee. You jewel the pistachios?
the shell is off salted. And
Do you eat the shell afterwards?
Like I don't eat the shell, but I'll suck on the shell until all the salt's gone, which happens in like 2 seconds.
What are you, an animal?
And I'll just bite it, and then it's.
Are you the person who, like, when you ate Cheetos or whatever, like, you know, just your generic chips with like chemical dust on them to give them a cheese flavor?
Actually, I found out that chemical dust on every single chip is not necessary for the flavor. It's simply there for. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait. What?
It's like it's flavored, but like you can make Cheetos and stuff without the Cheeto dust. It's simply there for brand recognition.
So it's just food dye.
Yeah.
But dust's food dye.
Yeah, I mean it's flavored.
In addition to the extra food dye.
Yeah, it's also flavored. But like the flavor of the Cheeto comes from the Cheeto, not from the dust.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's fucking. But still.
Anyway.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
America's fucked up.
Yeah.
Science has gone too far.
The Catholics were right.
Were you the person when you finished your bag of chips? Mm-hmm. Were you the animal?
Oh yeah.
Who would fucking tear the bag clean open and lick the dust off?
Yeah.
Like a fucking wild hog.
I still do that. So like when I'm done with
the blood off of its lips.
So I still do that. When I'm done with the bag, I'll
no matter the size, right? You just do it.
Yeah, no matter the size.
Jesus.
I'll lift the thing. And you know the game of straightening it out so it's a perfect
like you're fucking getting ready to like snort coke.
Yeah, so it's a perfect arc
on a glass
from
table
the bottom of the bag, and you lift that boy up into your mouth.
You fucking make a trough out of it and dump it into your gourd.
All that salt, garbage.
I used to do that only with like pretzel stick bags.
I've said this.
My stomach would go, dude, what the fuck are you doing? And I would stop.
I say this a lot. I don't know why I'm not. I don't know how I'm not extremely obese.
I think it's just the rate of when you eat food. That has to be it.
Yeah, I don't eat that much. I eat like 2 meals a day and then like snacks at night.
Because like the amount of meals you eat doesn't really matter unless you're doing a fasting diet. Yeah. Like people going, oh, you shouldn't eat this type of food at night are dumb. Mm-hmm. Most of those cases for like you shouldn't eat past this hour don't matter unless you're either A, doing a type of fast, or B, or a pro athlete.
Yeah,
guess what? Most human beings aren't, even if you're like in shape, you're not even close to eating that kind of diet. You're fine.
Yeah.
You can eat your whatever is good for you at like 9 o'clock at night and go to bed at 11. It's fine.
I have a coworker, a friend who's a nutritionist, and she fucking hates me.
I hate you. I hate your diet. Just because because last week, a couple weeks, you're like, yeah, I'm eating like eggs.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm still eating eggs.
I'm drinking more water.
Like today. Like
you're cutting soda your diet, and I'm like, you fucking come to me today. You're like, yeah, I ate like fucking 5,000 pounds of red meat.
Yeah.
Processed red meat from fucking Wendy's.
Today.
And I was like, nah, I'm good.
So today I started my day with
like, I didn't eat that great today, but that was like,
I started my day with scrambled eggs and coffee. And then I had
like a real red-blooded American.
And then 2 cups.
Okay, what'd you put in your coffee?
So yeah, we have.
Is it? I don't care about ground or instant. Like, what did you put in it?
So yeah, no. Here's the thing. So I don't.
Are you a coffee person actually?
Yeah.
Like all your life, or like just
no, relatively recently. It's more from school because I get there super early in the morning and they just had shitty coffee there. I was like, okay, I guess I'll do this.
Yeah, very much entertainment industry stuff of like, I don't drink coffee, but I'm in entertainment now, so I guess I'll drink the free coffee.
I drink coffee. No, I can
drink that bean water.
I can drink coffee in almost any state.
So you can drink
I can drink black coffee.
You fuck with black coffee.
I can.
I wish I could. I'm trying.
I don't like it, but I can.
It's like the best way to drink coffee for your health, at least. It's just black coffee.
I don't put sugar in my coffee. I never put sugar in my coffee.
Creamer?
Creamer, yes.
Same thing.
Well, exactly.
That's the problem. It's
that's why.
Unless it's like almond milk that's unsweetened, or like soy milk that's unsweetened.
Creamer and sugar are fucking
animals.
Yeah. You know what? Here's what I will do though. I'll put.
But it's really common. I don't like coffee tastes bad. I get
it. At Starbucks, I'll do the liquid cane sugar. Because
you fuck with good sugar.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, good tasting sugar.
Well, that's because like Starbucks coffee just by itself is not great. So I'll do I'll do like the cream and or usually I'll do like steamed whole milk or steamed cream depending on how I feel.
What the fuck is steam? What are these terms?
Just steaming the cream. You can look at that Starbucks.
What the fuck does that mean? You're steaming cream.
It's
liquid. So are they like gathering the steam in like a balloon and like squirting it into your drink?
Have you never steamed?
No, because I don't drink weird fancy coffee. If I ever buy coffee when I'm out, I'm buying just like vanilla, like light vanilla, no sugar, maybe a little bit of cream, iced coffee.
Yeah. So
I'll get none of that weird macchiato.
Yeah. So
one, because I'm broke, and 2,
well, that's the thing.
It's just coffee. Just I don't fuck with
at Starbucks. They don't charge you more for steaming the cream or milk or whatever. And 2 things: when you're drinking hot coffee, if you steam,
I don't fuck with hot coffee.
Okay, if you're drinking hot coffee, if you steam the cream or the milk, it won't. I love that term, by the way. Steam.
That's why, because I'm like, what does it mean? Because I know what cream is. I've had it straight out of the fucking thing.
There's a steamer, like there's a thing, like
Stanley steamer, carpet cleaner.
Imagine like a tube that you put the cup in, and then it like I actually don't know the process.
So okay, do they put the cream at the beginning of the tube and then it gets hot as it goes into your coffee through the hot tube?
No.
Like it's peeing out.
It's a cup.
Steam cream.
So you put cream in a cup.
Okay, wait. No. Okay, I'm actually not even fucking with you. Is the cup like the cup that they're doing this in? Is it just without the coffee? Right? It's just the cream. On its
just
own.
like a metal cup and it's just cream.
Okay.
And they put I've seen it, but I don't know what it's doing.
You're a man
exactly.
of science. Explain.
Yeah.
Explain the thermodynamics of steam cream.
So there's like a tube that spits out some sort of hot air. I don't know. Hot cum into your cream.
It's extra protein.
It steams it. And so what happens is it makes it like frothy, bubbly, and hot. So
like cum.
And so
it's bubbly.
So two things. So if you're drinking hot coffee, it keeps your coffee warm because as soon as you put cold cream in it, it cools it off.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. I like hot coffees. If I'm going to drink hot coffee, I want it hot. I don't want it lukewarm. And so doing that,
lukewarm coffee is the worst.
It lasts longer that way if you do cream. And then, like I said, they don't charge you extra, and then it makes it feel like it's more expensive than it is because it's all like creamy and
how much would
frothy.
that run you normally?
That whatever I get, like my coffee.
Like what? How much does your coffee cost?
I got Starbucks. It's like $2.70 or something.
Mine's like $2.50.
Not even $3. Because
I get really like I'm like, hey, barely put any creamer in.
I'll do so. Okay, here's what I'll do at Starbucks. I'll do. There's like 3 different coffees I get. If I want an iced coffee, I'll do cold brew. I don't do iced coffee. I do the cold brew because the cold brew tastes good.
Oh, Mr. Fancy cold brew with your kombucha.
Yeah, so I'll do cold brew.
Fucking hair bun over here.
Cold brew.
On the rocks,
sweet cream and liquid cane. And if I'm doing
liquid cane, I'm thinking of like Novocaine from the the dentist.
Yes,
it's like they just put Novocaine in it's basically just lean in coffee.
Yeah, and then
I'd love to try that.
And then if I want really cheap Americano because it's the cheapest thing.
That's just straight like black coffee, right?
Isn't it? Well, Americano is like a different type of
made of real Americans.
It's made ground up Americans, and so it's the perfect capitalist society where it's just like the leftover employees,
leftover blue collar workers.
Yeah,
and they turn into shitty coffee.
It's called 100% efficiency. It's
called what's a union?
It's Ayn Rand's dream.
Putting blue collar people in a coffee.
Yeah.
That's what BioShock 1 was about.
Yes, coffee.
No gods, no masters, only coffee. That explains why you beat him with a cane to death.
Yeah, it's a Novocaine.
It made him do it, I swear.
No. So I do the Americano and then I'll do like 4 packets of honey in there instead of sugar, and then steamed whole milk usually with that one, because the honey is better than sugar. And it still sweetens it.
It is, but only if you know the honey's coming from like a honey farm, not from some fucking company.
I have no idea. Because
but no one cares enough to ask, and I know I wouldn't, so I would never get the honey.
Yeah, and then if I do like actual coffee, I'll just do the pike roast with steamed cream and.
You're whiter than I am.
Yeah, man.
And just look at me.
Yeah. Hi. Yeah, it's
Coffee's okay, but all these terms make me go, why?
The coffee here, it's not even that bad. Like people who actually drink coffee are listening to this and they're like, that's nothing. Like,
I know. And that's why like even this minimal amount of stuff, I'm like, dude, it's just coffee.
Yeah.
It's just fuel.
Well, here's the thing.
Because I treat everything like it's fuel. Everything I eat or drink is either fuel or it's a treat. So there's no in betweens.
Once we got a Keurig at work, I stopped getting Starbucks because
Keurigs are fucking dope.
Yes,
because I have one at my house.
Like at work, I'll do because they have the powdered cream at work, and I can't. It's so bad.
What?
So I just drink black.
So
at
wait,
work.
does it just like become like you just dump it like the powder in the coffee?
Yeah.
And you just mix it.
Yeah.
That don't sound good.
It's not
because creamer is meant to change the texture. Is it not? It's to make it creamier. Is the name?
Well, to make
it less watery.
That's
the whole point of creamer. Am I incorrect? I actually don't know.
Well, it's to make it less watery, make it less bitter.
It's like condensed milk. People put it in like to sweeten it to give it a better texture.
Yeah, exactly.
But putting it like a powder.
Yeah. I mean, it's bad. Anyways, so at work I drink like the black coffee at this point just because like I can't.
And you go, ugh. Yeah. The kids keep me up all night.
Well, here's the thing. Here's a weird thing.
I hate my wife.
I'm becoming that guy who drinks black coffee and whiskey. Not together. I should, but
that's when you've gone the deep end.
Yeah, I know.
When you're drinking whiskey and coffee at like noon, you're becoming that guy.
Yeah, I'm not ready.
That guy is from the 60s and 50s only. Those people don't exist anymore.
I know.
Because we got rid of them because they're bad for everyone around
them.
Guys,
I'm getting a phone call. I'm going to pause the podcast. Hey, we're back. I forgot we're talking. Oh, we're talking coffee.
Talk about your shitty diet.
Yeah.
That you got back again after like not even 2 weeks. We skipped a week.
Well, I didn't.
Because you're like, I'm getting better. Like I'm making eggs. Like I'm actually eating breakfast.
So today I had eggs.
Yeah,
coffee.
You had eggs and coffee.
The coffee, however, had Oreo creamer.
Oh no,
it was so good.
That sounds delicious, but
it's
also
so good.
Oh no.
Yeah, you can't put a lot because it's a lot.
Because it's Oreo creamer.
When it
comes
out,
the chunks of Oreos in it.
So when it comes out,
wait, what?
Listen, when it comes out, it looks like melted cookies and cream ice cream. It is the best shit. Dude.
That's just ice cream.
It's so good.
Holy shit!
It's so good. And so then I had for lunch today, like 2 hours ago, because lunch for me is at like 2:30. I had
whatever lunch, breakfast, and dinner all made up things by capitalism. Eat whatever you want, whenever you want. That's super real. Bacon and coffee are not for the morning. That was made up after World War II. We needed excess of it. So to sell to people, go, on your breaks, drink coffee. That's made up. We made that up in like the 50s.
Okay, fair enough.
Eat whatever you want, whenever you want.
No.
Yes.
Not eat whatever you want, whenever you want.
Yeah, because no, you can do that. That's you're right.
Okay,
you should eat good things whenever you want. Like you can eat steak in the morning. Who gives a shit? You're not an old man if you do that.
The 3 meal a day thing is not the most important.
It's lies.
It's not lies.
It's lies.
No,
it's nutritional lies.
Here's the
just keep dumb people from not eating too much.
Here's the truth of what you want to eat, and I know stuff even though I don't follow it. Is what you should do is if you're gonna eat 3 meals a day, always eat 3 meals a day. It's consistency.
That's the problem. People don't do that. So that's why it's nonsense. If you're gonna eat 2 meals a day,
eat 2 meals. If you're gonna, because you can even do 1 meal. Like
OMAD is a very real thing. That's actual science. OMAD is a very real thing.
Yeah, you can do the like big dinner only situation, but only do that because if you keep.
But that doesn't mean they all work. But that doesn't mean one of them is better. Just stick to one.
Yeah. Anyways,
most important thing to diet is consistency.
So then I had a Totino's Totino's.
Just that word is like a cursed rune. There's no nutrition in that fucking thing.
Single person
depression meal
toaster oven pizza. This rectangle pizzas.
I know Totino's. Totino's is fucking garbage.
Yeah, you put it in the toaster oven, and like 15 minutes later, you got like a nice old
depression meal.
And so that was my lunch. And then tonight, I think I'm having some sort of chicken meal. I saw chickens outside.
Some sort of chicken. A whole chicken running through your kitchen. Still alive.
Yeah. So.
Hope he's dead by the time I eat him.
I hope so. We'll see what happens.
You ever seen how they cook, kill, and clean a chicken? It's fascinating.
I saw it on PKA.
Well, yeah, because it's a really simple process.
No. I don't know if you remember this.
I've seen it in real life. I don't need to see a video.
PKA remember when they?
Yeah, they went out hunting and killed the fucking chicken. I know, but it's not that extreme. Killing a chicken is not that violent. No. Killing a pig. Or a cow?
Or a human?
For consumption? No, but like any other animal, like I don't know why. Killing a chicken for food does not like bother me. Like seeing it like happen. I'm like, oh whatever, it's a chicken. Maybe because I hate chickens.
There's not much.
Fuck chickens.
Fuck birds. There's not much.
No, birds are cool, but fuck chickens.
No, fuck birds.
Excuse me. Have you ever made friends with a bird before that talks to you?
Birds.
Birds are dope.
Okay, look, birds can't.
If you're a good owner, birds are fucking some of the best pets you'll ever have.
That are cool.
They hang out on your finger. They sing cool songs.
Have you ever seen videos of like talking ravens?
Yeah,
it's fucking terrifying.
Ravens are bananas intelligent.
It's terrifying.
They do math problems.
Yeah, my favorite character.
Birds are cool.
My favorite character in the Game of Thrones books is a raven that talks.
They really? That's a character?
Yeah. It doesn't have a name. It was just
the one who talks.
The one who talks. No, in the first book, the Georg Mormont.
Does it talk like
Lord,
it's
the Lord Commander? He just says like a couple words every once in a while. He'll just be like corn.
Okay.
Corn.
Do you remember
corn?
You watched Billy and Mandy, right?
Corn.
I love that band.
Yeah.
Shouts out to the lead singer who cameoed pretty much as himself, but as an old man in a cartoon. And referenced his own songs, another new metal for the episode.
Oh, cool.
That really happened. It was really fucking funny.
Anyways.
He was a literal piece of corn.
Oh, cool.
And he made a bunch of vegetable jokes that were lyrics from new metal. It's fucking great. Okay, you've seen Billy and Mandy before, right?
Facts.
Do you remember that episode where, there's a character that shows up every now and then where he's like a narrator for the episode, but he's a big crow.
Okay.
And he sits in like a fucking lounge.
Mm-hmm.
But the way he speaks, where it's like, do not, like that kind of voice is how every crow in my brain will speak forever, in fiction or not. The do not cry for him. Do not cry.
Yeah.
That weird scream British accent that makes no sense. It's from nowhere. That's how every crow should forever speak now.
I had cockatiels growing
Cockatiels
up.
are adorable.
Yeah, I like cockatiels.
Because they have like natural blush on their face. It's adorable.
Yeah, my piano teacher gave me her two cockatiels.
Birds are some of the few animals that like kind of give weird little kisses as affection. It's adorable.
They had some babbies.
They sit on your finger, dude. That's so rad.
Yeah, man.
They just kind of hang out. They're like, I'm a bird.
Yeah, cockatiels are rad.
They dance like how dogs dance to music.
Here's my thing. I've changed.
There's that one where like heavy metal on YouTube. Have you seen that video?
I have.
Where headbangs, the best.
I like the video of the cockatiel singing the Game of Thrones theme. That is.
I've seen that video.
Shit. Now here's
birds
my
are cool.
I changed my tune on,
but they're
birds.
hard to own because they're very intense.
So here's my thing: is I used to be totally down with like having birds, and then I realized, oh. They're fucking birds.
Yeah,
they should probably just fly.
Well, that's why, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're gonna be a bird owner, like, be real about it. Also, like, don't clip their wings. Well, if you can help it.
Well, if you don't clip their wings, then it's just like, but you live in like an apartment. It's just like, what's the?
Well, then don't have a bird. That's my answer. Don't have a bird.
Well, but like, what
if you don't for any pet, you don't have the proper space for it? Then don't.
What is the proper space for a bird?
Like
the sky,
like a house and a big old backyard.
Yeah, the sky is the answer. And if it flies away and never
well,
comes
now
back,
you're getting to like all pets and keeping all animals as pets is a bad thing.
I don't think.
Because I would say that. I would say if you're gonna think that for birds, you should think that of your own dogs.
No, because dogs are different. You know that dogs have evolved to be cute.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
They didn't evolve. They were bred. It was eugenics.
Okay, there you go. It was
like they got smaller, so they don't have to eat less food because every dog comes from wolves.
It's human evolution.
But most of the time, we made evolution happen.
Human
through
influence
breeding
evolution.
Yeah, that's eugenics.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I know.
We made eugenics happen for better and for worse.
We made the Ubermensch, but for what's dog in German?
Jew.
What's Nietzsche's will to power was actually about dog.
I don't know. Like all pets are kind of fucked up if you think about it.
No,
but when they're born, they don't know that, so that's cool. You can still love them.
Dogs are different.
They don't know.
Dogs are different. Cats, sure.
Cats are like their own beasts.
Yeah, cats are whatever.
Well, cats also have toxoplasmosis.
Facts.
So they trick you into kind of loving you, but also they're good pets.
The amount of people that don't know about toxoplasmosis is fun.
It's been known more because the internet exists, and every podcast ever that has something to talk about talks about it, including this very podcast.
By the way, speaking of this podcast,
cats are cool.
We missed last week, and I didn't even say anything.
We did.
I had a cable break, and I couldn't figure out that was the problem. And then like an hour went by of us not recording, and then he had to go do a thing, and then I had to do a thing.
Yeah, and then I was just busy all week, so we were
just like, we'll just.
It was kind of slow, anyways. Last week there's a lot to talk about.
Yeah, so we'll. This is the first time we've ever missed an episode. We've done breaks.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've ever just like, fuck, we can't record to this week.
And if we would have been at like a weird awkward time where it's like the news is like kind of in flux.
Yeah.
Which it kind of is today, but that was like that's not our fault.
No.
That's just Nintendo being Nintendo.
Yeah. By the way, so as of recording this tomorrow, February 13th, there will be a Nintendo Direct at 2 p.m. PST.
It's a really dumb thing. For some reason, I get really happy whenever they do a Nintendo Direct when they announce like the time.
Yeah.
Because they always do the West Coast time.
Yeah.
And I go, thank you.
Yeah.
Because most companies, when they do like, hey, we're doing pressing, it's like, what about my time? I know it's common, but I don't want to have to go to like Google and to type it in. I'm lazy.
Facts.
Don't make me do that.
So yeah, I'm excited. There could be interesting things on there.
I also forgot before the podcast, they're probably going to show off Luigi's Mansion, the new one.
On this. Oh yeah,
because they announced it last year. We've seen no footage of it. They're probably going to show Metroid, but that's not going to happen for like another 3 years.
Do you think we're going to get Metroid Prime Trilogy on this Direct?
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure it's real.
If we are, I think it'll be like, oh hey, we announced Metroid Prime Trilogy. It's out now. After Direct is over. We'll pull something like that. Because remember the rumor of like, insane. Hey, Super Mario Brothers was like ready way before they announced it. I bet you though, if they're
because you saw the leak, right? Like the supposed rumor that like all the games that are going to be on this Direct, including like
half of those are completely made up, but that's how Nintendo things work.
Like Mario Maker 2, I don't know if that's a thing.
I'd rather like Mario Maker like Plus.
Yeah.
Because guess what? Mario Maker is a fucking great game.
Yeah.
But it's harder to play because Miiverse is dead.
Yeah.
And sharing codes was annoying as shit.
Yeah, so it'd be cool.
I would love to play Mario Maker on this thing. But they add in like
I was gonna say the Mario Maker
more skins, more Mario games,
and also I guess Slopes wasn't in Mario Maker.
Nope,
originally.
no Slopes.
So
like there are enough features that were missing that we had to make on our own.
Yeah.
That I would love. Like okay, it's Mario Maker, that everything you liked, but just a couple more new things.
So because
I pay for because I refuse to buy that fucking Donkey Kong and Mario thing for the price that they are way overpriced. Yeah.
So it would
$60 that fucking new Super Mario Bros. Thing is ridiculous.
Not
that game is so old.
Not for Look, if
it is overpriced because Nintendo, because they always do.
If you've already played it, it's
dude,
overpriced.
Galaxy 1 on the Wii was like $50 for like 6 years.
Yeah, if you've already played these games, this is the problem with Switch owners right now, with people who had Wii U's, of just like, oh, I already played this game, it's not worth $60. It's like, okay, but I haven't played it. It's
like I want the Wonderful 101 to be announced.
It's worth $60 for me.
Like I'd love to be Wonderful 1 to be announced. The port comes for this Direct.
Anyways,
and shit like that. Maybe Bayo 3. Maybe.
I would love to see some Bayo 3 because it's supposed to come out this year.
We've seen nothing on Bayo 3 since it was announced.
Yeah,
so maybe they got something.
Yeah.
Because Platinum was working on another game, but they're like done contracting on it, and they're making some other Final Fantasy.
Some people are saying for Mario Maker is going to give them kind of an excuse to get the online for Switch.
If that comes out, I will get guaranteed I will get it.
Yeah, just for those levels.
Because I never got to love Mario Maker because I was like, man, fuck putting these codes in, and plus I'm bad at 2D Mario.
Yeah, well,
but if it's just like all that stuff that they added in for free DLC on the Wii U plus some more stuff, I'm so down.
Yeah, I'm excited.
You've watched some of the shit that people did in Mario Maker just on base version.
I watched Game Grumps.
People still make videos on it to this day. There's so much going on.
I watched
because people are infinitely creative.
That was one of my favorite series on Gamu Grumps.
A lot of people's careers got started off with that fucking game.
Yeah.
On a game on a system that nobody even played.
I know.
Because it was that interesting. People, okay,
one of the biggest games on the Wii U was that.
Yeah, because it's a
What do you think the biggest game on the Wii U was?
Mario Kart.
Oh, Mario Kart.
Next question.
That makes
It was Mario Kart.
I don't know.
Or probably Breath of the Wilds. Do you mean sales in biggest impacts?
I don't know.
The answer is probably just Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Mario Kart is number one almost all the time on Nintendo consoles.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Because it's motherfucking Mario Karts.
Yeah. Well, my
literally anyone and your grandma plays Mario Kart or can, and with 8, well, it's mainly 7, but 8, they made it so that literally even your grandma who has one arm can play Mario Kart and have a good time.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
So yeah, my thing with just all these remakes on the Switch, I get it. I get why people like you are upset.
I'm only salty because it's other devs who indie devs, third parties, when they port their games to Wii, were either 2 games in 1 and discounted price, like Bayo 1 and 2, or hell, next week Ollie Ollie 1 and 2 are being ported as one game to the Switch for $20.
Yeah. I don't disagree that it probably should.
Tropical Freeze, I think is maybe $10 overpriced because really all they added was one new character, which I get. Characters are expensive to make. $10 more for a game that's 5 years old. That's a little bullshit to me.
Yeah. I don't know. For someone like me,
that Mario game should have been $30.
Yeah, maybe. For me, $60
because they added nothing new.
Again,
they just put 2 games together. That's my beef with it.
Yeah, again, it's totally worth it for someone like me who haven't played these games. Because to me, it's just a new game. It's like, oh, yeah,
I think I'm more mad for people like you who don't know you're being ripped up as much as.
Well, I'm not being ripped off because I haven't played it.
Well, no, because you shouldn't be paying. You shouldn't have to be paying that much.
Why?
And there are people that because they're older games. But they're charging you more because you just missed out. That's not fair to anyone who didn't play those games. I think it's bullshit.
I don't know. I get both sides. I don't really mind either way.
I'm mad for me because I'm that's Nintendo's pulling a dumb thing.
Yeah.
But I'm mad because the people want to play these games on ports. Sure, that's great. Play them. These were and still are good games.
Yeah.
But I think the price is unfair to people who missed out. It's you're paying a made up fee for missing these games the first time. It's a little dumb.
The Switch tax totally exists.
I know, but I think it's just unfair.
And it's very frustrating. Yeah. I don't. Yeah. There's a frustrating. I was talking to a friend of the podcast, Dead Boy Alonzo / Isaiah, about this last night. Of just he wants to get another game on a Switch. So I recommended Breath of the Wild, and he's like, "How much?" And I was like, $60. Always.
It's 50 sometimes.
Sometimes
50 on Amazon or I think the lowest I've seen it sold for from an official big retailer was $46 at Best Buy.
Well, but still, I
think 40 on Black Friday.
Well, we were talking, and he's like, "Yeah, I want a good game, but I don't want to spend $60." Like, well, good luck. I mean, there's good games, but
it's weird of the whole money thing. But I legit think $60 is plenty worth for Breath of the Wild.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Because I bought that game. I'm still not I told you, I've still never beaten the actual game.
How many hours do you have?
I think probably 60 to 80.
Okay, yeah,
maybe a little more because I haven't looked in a while.
I beat it around 80.
I think keep going. I'm hey, maybe I just won't beat this on the file. I kind of just want to start over.
You could, yeah.
Not even not DLC. I kind of just want to just do it again.
Yeah,
because my monkey brain goes, and climbing is so much fun.
Yeah,
I can't get over the fact that this game just lets you climb on anything is so much of a good thing.
You see that mountain, climb it.
But that's real.
But real.
They took that thing and didn't lie, Todd.
Yeah,
Todd Coward.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about
the big release that we missed out on.
Yeah, I want to
talk about fucking Anthem.
Oh, Anthem.
Nah, just kidding. Who gives a shit about Anthem? Let's talk about Apex Legends.
There you go.
Man, that was such a weird, it's been a really interesting emotional ride since it was announced and semi-leaked. I found out from other people, it was, remember how, you are on the internets.
I am.
You saw some whispers of hey, there's rumors that Respawn is announcing some Battle Royale kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
It was on the Friday before it came out.
When this was,
And I found out why that, it should have leaked honestly a lot earlier when I listened to the Giant Bombcast, but they went, they showed us that game. We flew out to LA and we played it all, and we had, the press thing, and we played it for a couple hours.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, this is for all the published, this is for all, this event is for all of the, game journalists and all that. I said, and then in a couple hours we're gonna have one for influencers.
Yeah.
So then people there were like, oh shit, how's this game not gonna leak in a week?
Yeah.
Because there are people who are willing to break that NDA because fuck it, I have new big game.
Mm-hmm.
And that leaked on a couple days after that came out, but people were rumored that might have been a Titanfall universe, and then it just out of nowhere, no marketing, is just out.
Yeah.
It came out on every big console except the Switch. in PC, and it's just out. And it is a class-based
Battle Royale
that is set somewhere in the Titanfall universe.
It's set after Titanfall 2.
Yeah, after Titanfall 2. Even though like there's some like discrepancies with like lore shit.
Yeah.
But it is in the Titanfall universe. The guns exist. No Titans are there. No. But the aliens that are in the map that you see, the big giant things, are from Titanfall 1 that you saw them in the background before. But it's its own weird little thing. And at first when I saw like, wait, new Battle Royale game that's free and it's polished. Oh, cool. By Respawn. Oh. Yeah. They said that they're not working on Titanfall 3 right now.
Yeah, they're not.
And then the interviews of like, well, we were making 3, but we weren't actually, because we didn't know where to push the game. So we were trying out things like triple jumps or other mechanics, and we just weren't liking where we were going. And it was hard to kind of suss out like, okay, Respawn is owned by EA.
Facts.
They bought them a couple years ago.
Yeah. But they made a good game.
But Respawn is a company that many people should love more. Well, no, fact. They should love them more that are not us who don't know. Yeah. Because me and you both know they're OGs from Call of Duty.
Well,
a lot of them
the company is, there's like not that many people left from Modern Warfare 2, but yeah.
Well, from like other, like some people have left, like, you know, what's the other two, not Treyarch, what's the other company that works on Call of Duty?
Treyarch or Sledgehammer.
Some people have left Sledgehammer to go to Respawn.
Yeah.
People have left and come back to Respawn that were from old.
Pretty much Respawn at this point is
like made of very passionate people who make good shooters.
Yeah, it's a handful of people
of old and new.
A handful of people that made Modern Warfare 2, a handful of people that made Modern Warfare 3, and then a bunch of other people
from like random shooter companies or just people who made great games of different kinds.
Yeah, just other people.
I think it's like former like Mirror's Edge people. I think at one point
probably that would make sense.
It's like this weird little like company that shouldn't exist.
Yeah,
but it does, and they made a good game, which is Titanfall 1.
Yeah,
and then a fucking great game that
fucking like depressingly underrated game.
And I found, and it's like, okay, EA and coming out and going like releasing an interview that the head of the company was like, yeah, this game came organically. Like this game was not pushed for us to do. We came with us kind of on our own, and we saw that like Battle Royale was like its own genre, not like a fad. We wanted to make our own thing on it. And I think now playing the game for as much as I have, I can believe that for the most part.
Yeah.
There's not as much like sadness because when you hear the fact that Titanfall 3 was kind of being worked on, not officially, like the name didn't exist in like the dev files or whatever, as far as they said. But when you hear like, oh, we're working on doing triple jumps, and that hurts a little bit. That hurts me. You know how much I love verticality just in general, just movement.
I mean, the idea of triple jumps isn't like that interesting to me.
In a shooter. It's fascinating to me.
Double jumps is just fun.
Triple jumping into Titans and doing, because remember,
double jumping into Titans is good enough for me.
But being able, that one extra jump, man, that is so much more options. That means maps can be bigger and taller, and walls can go different ways. And there's so much more things can be.
For sure. Titanfall 3 could have been cool. It probably won't exist.
Well, the rumor is now that because this game is doing so well, they have time and money to maybe work on other products, maybe Titanfall 3 or anything else they want to make.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
This game,
honestly, I think here's my thing. So Titanfall 2 is awesome. The campaign alone
is stellar.
It's like, man, it's probably, I'm trying to think of like another AAA shooter campaign that I've liked as much as Titanfall 2.
That would have like a story? Like, no, not in a long time.
I like Black Ops 3 a lot. I like the Black Ops universe. I like Black Ops 3 because it has
it tried to do something different.
Well, it has something different, and it has a really nice bow for what the Black Ops story was.
Like Advanced Warfare had a cool idea. Wait, was Infinite Warfare the one in space?
Yes.
That was the one. I like the structure of that. But
it was so cool.
But it kind of falls apart.
It really does.
Really like about halfway through.
Way before
But that idea is super neat.
Yeah.
Of like you pick your missions and you kind of like.
And you fly to them.
You fly around like that. Like it was like, oh, that's kind of neat. But then it ends up becoming just.
It's another Call of Duty game. Yeah.
Like, because Call of Duty campaigns always like kind of fall flat for me. Like Black Ops 1 was like cool for the time. I think Soul is really pretty cool now for what it's trying to do.
I think Black Ops 1 still holds up.
Yeah, for what it was trying to do. Like it's there's cool things going on in it. But it's like that was the only ones that were really doing campaigns that were like big and expensive looking.
That was the first ever like big.
And like Wolfenstein are great games, but it's like they're going for something different. Like they're much more linear, different. And like Doom was great, but it was way more focused on gunplay.
It was all
which is
about
still a great campaign, but like Titanfall 2 had both. Had great story and great gameplay.
Not only that,
and I cared.
I so care. Like I will never forget that. I can't spoil it. I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't played Titanfall 2 because Titanfall 2 is still worth playing.
We'll talk about the thing where I went, oh, this campaign's really good because it starts like a little slow, like with that training course, but then it's like, oh, this game actually has a lot. They expect a lot. Like that training course is hard.
Yeah.
At first, like they expect a lot out of you in that game. But I'm not gonna say why it happened, but there is a level. I think it's about like the third or fourth like big like new level where you are jumping on a moving level. You know what I'm talking about?
I do know.
Where there are many houses moving around you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say why.
Yeah.
But the environment's moving a lot, and that's like the middle of the game.
That's the
like
that's what I was gonna talk about.
It is a first-person shooter that has like actual boss fights.
And
there is strategy to fight them other than just shoot and dodge.
They're all different.
They are boss fights.
Yeah. And I care like about like that duo of you and was it B something or whatever. Yeah. It was an awesome.
It's my bro.
Awesome.
You can fist bump him.
And the multiplayer was awesome. Obviously, the multiplayer is amazing.
Because like the whole thing of like I still hate EA mainly because everyone hates EA. That's like a whatever. Yeah. But the thing that really killed it for me was like, did they make them make this game like Apex Legends because EA pretty much killed Titanfall 2 with shitty marketing,
with no marketing,
and barely. Oh, and the marketing that was there, which I looked at after the fact, was god awful.
Oh yeah, I didn't.
And they released it in between Call of Duty and Battlefield, which everyone on the planet knows that's a horrible idea. They killed their own game with one of their own big games that they know that does it to other video games. Why would they do that?
I don't know.
It's fucked up.
Yeah.
So the idea of like, they're making them make this new game was like always in the back of my mind.
Maybe, but then it might be to push out the game before Star Wars.
It might have been, but it was like still like they fucked up this great game so bad and no one deserved.
Because they probably thought that Star Wars was going to make them way more money than it actually did.
Maybe that's what it was.
And so they were just like, let's just get this out. That way it gives time to let Star Wars do its thing.
But then it kind of was like, all right, fine. If that's true, if it's not, whatever, just going to forget it. I'm just going to touch it. I'm just going to play this game.
Yeah.
I put it I think about like maybe 6 or 7 hours in.
And Legends?
Yeah. Okay. I've won a round.
Cool.
Me and my squad of random people won. That is the best Battle Royale game ever made.
I mean that you've played.
No, it's the best one. I've played a couple. Well, most of them. The ones that like actually last more than a month and don't just die.
I know a good
PUBG
amount of people
isn't a finished video game.
Yeah, no.
It's not. That's a fact. Even on PC, it doesn't even work fully. Fortnite's a great game. I just don't play it anymore.
I don't.
Realm Royale's a piece of shit. The thing is awful.
Blackout's awesome.
Blackout is cool, but it's getting worse, and I don't like where it went.
Blackout's the one that
like it's good, but it's not what I wanted out of Battle Royale.
I think,
but this puts everything together, and the polish and the smart UI and the everything on it makes it that ping system alone makes it the best one.
It's
by a country mile. Not even close.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't like Battle Royales that much. I tried the game. I played a couple matches.
I like them a lot more if they were cleaned up like this one.
Here's the thing, though. This is
what I've been looking for a long time.
I
wanted this.
I played a couple of matches of Apex Legends, and it's still another Battle Royale. I still don't like. I don't like this type of game. It's too. It's the kind of video game stress that I don't like.
Yeah.
It's the kind of just like, oh, I'm dead now, and I guess I have to fucking restart and do like I don't know, just the concept of just. What it is like
death is permanent. Memento Mori.
Yeah. Well, that's why I don't play like competitive
Search and Destroy
and stuff like that.
Wow, you a bitch. You don't play Search and Destroy.
Yeah, I play Domination.
You don't camp the bomb by laying down, putting your face down.
Die. Here's my thing. I like Domination.
I'm fucking with you. Search and Destroy sucks.
Well, I'm saying, but like these are the kind of games that I like. The reason I play like Domination, Hardpoint, and stuff like that so much, and Control. I fucking love Control on Black Ops 4. Games like this because like, oh yeah, I'll die, I'll sacrifice myself to get this, whatever. I don't care about my KD. It's just like I like playing the game, the objective. This is why like back in the day when I watched Call of Duty YouTubers, Woody was the guy I watched because he was the unexceptional gamer because he didn't really give a shit about his KD. He cared about like, you know, I'm gonna go get the flag. I might sacrifice myself to get B right now. Like that's the kind of gameplay I like. This is usually when I play like hero shooters. I'm usually medic or whatever. Like I like support type game modes. And battle royales are not that. Battle royales are for people who play fucking soldier and like.
That's the thing in this game. There's barely any like soldier class.
Yeah.
Playing with the classes, there's actually there's like like because there's two. The way it starts, like if you play the game for free, there are two heroes, basically legends that you have to. You can earn them for free just leveling up, and you just buy them with the currency you earn with it.
Yeah.
One of them is a guy who makes like decoys, and he's kind of shitty. But everyone else, like, there is a support class, and she's really good. There's one of them, but she's really, really, really good. Yeah. But like, there is one soldier class basically, and it's her whole thing is that like when she runs, she takes less damage when she's sprinting, and she can drop like an airstrike.
Yeah, I saw.
But everyone else is like so unique that you can't really just I want to be the soldier. I want to be the medic.
So is this a battle royale that you'll actually play? Like
I think I'm gonna keep putting time into this game.
Wow.
I haven't even played it with friends yet. I've just been playing it just online with randos. This is one of the probably like the only multiplayer game that I played that as of this recording, you can only play with random squads of 3.
Yeah.
Which I thought I would not like, but then with that ping system, and how fast matches move, because this map is only on 64 players.
Yeah,
which I found out
66
was the hardest thing to get with this game done.
Oh, get the amount of players. That's one of the hardest things
because
about a lot
it's
of
on Source.
Oh,
remember Titanfall was made on modified Source.
Yeah, I forgot.
They said most of the dev time was making it run. All these players.
It runs great on PC, by the way.
Yeah.
It's a really well optimized game. I can honestly,
the map isn't like that gigantic, and you can move around it so fast. I don't mind.
I think this game could run on the Switch. I think it could be. I don't think it'll happen.
I can see it happening in like a year or two. Honestly,
yeah, but it might,
or maybe like in 4 months out of nowhere.
Yeah,
because remember this game out of nowhere and everything. Anyways,
if I were to bet, I would bet it wouldn't come on the Switch. Just the way EA does shit. But
the Switch is selling so good, they at least would probably try.
It's one of those things that it would.
Because we talked about how bad that FIFA port was. But they still released that shit because money.
There's an argument to me that it's in their best interest to do that.
At least to attempt to get.
And I think
Panic Button is taking all comers.
Yeah, sure.
They made Warframe exist on the Switch, but I still cannot believe.
Not only that, the new update. I want to talk about Warframe real quick. Do you know about the new update on the Switch for the Fortuna update? What they did?
Did it add? What did it do to it besides adding Fortuna?
Here's what it did. It required you to re-download the entire game,
so it could repackage the files.
Here's why. It made it. Yeah, it compressed the files even more to make the game. Even with the Fortuna update,
because that Fortuna update's massive.
Yeah, including the update, it makes the game smaller than it was before the update.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, so it is possible to run big games.
It's some them. It's some fucking wizardry.
It's magic.
It's absolute magic that what Panic Button can do. They make a game smaller and give it more stuff. It is insane.
People give the Doom port shit. That's mainly because it's that. Well, I was talking about I don't think that Doom port is good to play as your first version of ever playing that version of Doom.
Good. Yeah, maybe not for your first.
But it's still just a neat thing that it happened and it exists.
Yeah.
Same with that Wolfenstein 2 port. It's just neat.
Yeah.
But the fact that
Warframe is a more than playable game.
The fact that one company can make this happen on Warframe, I think there's no way they don't want to try to get this run on the Switch.
Yeah.
Because Fortnite does very well on the Switch because it does well on everything it's on.
But I think this game would actually if this game came to Switch, it's a weird thing to say, but if this game came to Switch, I'd probably play it. I don't think I'd be playing on my PC
with the gyro controls.
Yeah, I don't think
on a shoot.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm playing my PC less and less. I'm just waiting for Division 2 and DMC 5 to come out. Yeah. Once those come out, I'll be playing my PC a lot more. Just Black Ops 4 kind of lost my attention. I still play multiplayer.
That's gonna relate to another story.
Yeah,
but yeah. And it turns out you're not alone.
Yeah,
that's been reported on. It's been rumored and kind of reported that on every console. It's Blackout and everything else takes a long time to queue, longer than they want it to be. And they talked about retention rate for Black Ops 4 is less than they want on everything.
I play Black Ops 4 maybe for an hour and a half at a time.
A week?
Not a week, but whenever I'm playing it for no more than 2 hours.
No more binge playing anymore.
No,
and you're a hardcore fan.
Yeah.
That's not a good thing. That's bad.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think of last time I played a regular zombie, because I tried the Gauntlet mode. I like a lot the Gauntlet stuff. It's fun. If I wasn't, I don't know. There's something about Black Ops 4 that just feels wrong. Everything about it. There's this when I go to play the at least for zombies, I'm saying the multiplayer is fun. I fucking love the multiplayer.
And people like it, but it's not enough to get anybody to stick around.
Yeah, no.
None of these it feels weird. People seem to like these modes for everyone has their one they like the most, whether it's Blackout, multiplayer, or the zombies. But none of them are enough to make people stick.
No.
That's
even the zombies community on YouTube. That's there are some YouTubers that like Mr. Waffles, for example. He's the zombies guy. Noah J kind of does everything, so he's okay. But people like Waffles and Rad Austin and stuff like that. Their channels are Call of Duty Zombies channels, and they're not doing anything because they're also bored. These are guys who have a vested interest in trying to make content for money. These are guys that are yeah, this is my job to report and to play this game, and they even don't want to do it. It's yeah, this game. It lost. It really did lose. Black Ops 4 Zombies, at least, I think lost its charm, which is sad to say from a lover of this game.
Which for me is from someone outside who didn't want to play this game. I never saw the charm.
Yeah,
because you could feel that there was not enough time.
Well, again, it's because it got scrapped halfway through.
But you can just feel it by just looking at it.
Yeah,
just look at the game.
Yeah, the menu system is all fucking janky.
Is it still bad?
The UI is weird. Yeah, when you actually load up into a zombies game, there's so much stuff on your screen.
Because that game just I don't know. The game just feels like it's still in beta.
Yeah, remember
because not a polish.
Remember Black Ops 1, on your screen you had the round.
Well, you had that dope ass opening menu where you're in a chair on it's all through a TV.
Yeah, well,
they'll never top that.
No, that was one of the best.
Fucking rad.
Yeah.
You can break out of the chair and play Zork.
Zork, do a bunch of Easter egg shit that like got my brain.
You play an arcade
racing.
game.
Yeah.
Like there's none of that in this game.
No.
And it's a bummer because we know why.
Yeah.
It's not confirmed, but we can kind of suss out why.
It's not confirmed by them, but I know it's true.
Well, that's the thing. It'll never be officially confirmed until like 15 years when NDAs are dead from that company. Those people can talk about it, or someone can just leak it, like people have tried to and have done before.
Yeah,
but you can feel like this game doesn't have the polish that it really wants.
It didn't. Yeah, it's.
And like Battlefield 5, isn't doing well either. Battlefield 1, not 5.
Yeah. Okay.
Like 1 is not doing well either, and it's weird. They said because EA was like it's not doing well because they didn't focus enough on the battle royale mode.
That's funny
because nobody cares about battle royale in 1 anyways.
You mean 5?
Is it 5 or 1?
1 is the World War
II. 1, so 5 is World War II.
Yeah, there you go.
So that's why, because it's confusing for me.
I don't know why they called it Battlefield 1. That was a dumb.
Because World War 1, it's that simple.
Yeah, but it's dumb. It's Xbox.
It's bad.
All right. Anyways, let's talk. All right, let's talk about the fucking. We'll end this with bad news about.
We can end it with a bad one and then a good one.
Okay.
Activision. There was rumors like about, I think at the beginning of last week, where there was rumors there's going to be some layoffs happening through Activision. Blizzard, because they are one company now, and that includes, unfortunately, some of the people who do work at Blizzard, not just like random marketing people or what have you. But as of today, they laid off, I believe, around 8% of its staff, which is nearly 800 people today. So
Jesus Christ.
They state the reason why is something to do with, well, at least it's a big boy company, so they're promising, like the letter they sent out was like, we're going to give like a comprehensive severance package and health benefits. Like they're trying to help people move like the best they can. However well that is, we'll know in the next couple of days with people, shit talking the company on Twitter because they can, because like, well, my job's gone, fuck them. But the fact that the CEO, he writes to his investors this afternoon after the layoffs, the quote is really bad when I follow up with the next story, which is, he states, Bobby Kotick, the CEO of Activision, while our financial results for 2018 were the best in our history, we didn't realize our full potential. To help us reach our full potential, we have made a number of important leadership changes.
Oh, no.
These changes should enable us to achieve the many opportunities our industry affords us, especially with our powerfully owned franchises, our strong commercial capabilities, our direct digital connections to hundreds of millions of players, and our extraordinarily talented employees. Now, that's incredibly fucked up on its own.
Yeah.
That's the system not working at all.
Yeah, no.
And greedy people just being greedy.
Yeah.
But it's way worse when, just a couple weeks ago, early January, the CEO, Bobby Kotick, and the co-chairman, Brian Kelly, both got big boy bonuses just this year, just cause. $6 million about each. Bobby Kotick, the guy who said that fucking statement that we did really well, but we need to make more money, so fuck these people.
Yeah.
Got about $3 million in his bonus.
Jesus Christ.
And Kelly about also $3 million. So how does that work? How does the fact that they can afford to give bonuses to themselves, the heads of the company who don't do the big boy shit and actually make the games and make the products?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And also the whole company, he even confirmed, has never done better.
Yeah.
But because we've never done better, we're cutting down to do better again.
Yeah, it's really the logic doesn't make sense.
The logic is nonsense. Yeah. Why? I don't understand.
Here's my thing.
Like, at the very least, they're not. It's not this nightmare scenario of the Telltale one, which is still gonna like remember forever. Because that was like a bunch of people who had too much ego and bad in rolling the dice too much, fucked over their employees. But this is such a baffling thing of, we are doing really well thanks to our talented employees laying off 8% of our company.
Yeah, so weird.
Just like that.
Here's my thing. I disagree with the notion that like CEOs just like don't do anything. Or like heads of company, like here's the thing, like heads of companies.
No, they do work, they do shit.
Yeah, they definitely.
But that it's like, okay, thanks to me and all my employees,
I'm
gonna give my own self extra money and then lay off people. I don't understand.
I don't
understand these two in one. I don't understand it.
Like the giving yourself money thing is pretty shitty. There are sometimes
it just happens. I don't think it's great. It just happens.
There are sometimes reasons for when that happens where I'm not mad at. That being said, here's the thing: if you do that and then also say we also got to lay people off. It's like you can't have both of those.
Like it's a lot shadier when it's like the company's failing, but I'm giving myself a bonus. Yeah, because it happens all the time.
If it was simply this, our company's doing great. we're gonna actually push to do better. We're gonna give ourselves bonuses, and we're not gonna fire anyone.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, that's fine, I guess. You're doing well. You probably have the money. It's fine. But like, when you're also going to lay off people at the same time and also give yourself money, it's the
nightmare scenario. It's the, hey, I'm doing my job well. My company's doing well. I got laid off.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, I don't understand because there's no protection for this shit either. It's like, now this confirms even more that, hey, if you have a job in this industry, even if it's at a great company that's doing really well, it doesn't matter. You have no job security.
No.
Like, that's the nightmare scenario. Like, the Take-Two shit, well, not Take-Two, but the Telltale shit was bad.
Yeah.
But this is the ultimate nightmare. Like, there has to be...
I don't know if this is worse.
It's worse because these people were doing well. They knew our company was doing great. I've had job security because it's one of the biggest gaming companies in the business.
Yeah.
It's Activision Blizzard. They're massive. It's over like 8,000, 9,000 employees.
It's the biggest dick in the industry.
It's like, hey, I work for Universal.
Yeah.
I got laid off because we did really well last year.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make any sense. Like, and there's no protections against it. No. It's just, you're gone.
Yeah.
We'll give you a severance package because we're a big company, because we have to do that. Because legally you have to give people severance packages and help them leave their employer. That's why Telltale's getting sued, because they didn't do that. Yeah. They just said, fuck off, you have 2 weeks or a week. Bye. But it's like, holy shit, why would anyone work in this industry anymore after something like this?
Yeah, it's fucked.
Oh, and they do that because they care. That's fucked up. They don't get any kind of any protection for this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
People do it because they care, but this shit is madness. It hasn't been this bad in a long time.
Yeah, it sucks.
There's gotta be something. There's gotta be some protection for these people.
I don't know what.
Something. I don't know, because no one knows either. People are trying, people made their own funds and trying to start their own hey, for people get laid off,
yeah,
here's where you can go to.
I'm totally down with that stuff. I'm less down.
But it's there's not enough people to do that in their free time.
No.
Because people who do that stuff are also employed in the industry. Yeah. That shouldn't be on them. It shouldn't be on your friends working in the industry to help you get your job back when you eventually lose it.
They should just make their own company.
Well, they do, and then because it's very hard to even survive. Yeah. Think about it. You're at the biggest company. Okay, Activision is one of not the biggest company for video games. Just period. They might be the biggest in terms of employees.
I think they are.
They might be. I think if they're not, they're top 3.
It's either them or EA.
In terms of numbers, or maybe or Ubisoft. They're huge. Or Rockstar, Take-Two's Rockstar. Rockstar has several studios across the globe in the US.
I'm pretty sure Activision's the biggest though.
But you're working at this giant company, and you're doing really well, and all this shit. It shouldn't be up to your friends who might also still be hey, guess what? They might be still working at the company. They didn't get laid off. Or at a smaller company to go, hey, I got fired. Can you, in your 12 to 18 hour days can you help me find a job? Where did you work at? Activision? Why did you get fired? I got laid off. Why? We were doing really well. And they restructured.
So I have by revenue as of 2017.
That's 2017. Do you have a 2018 numbers?
Let me see, 2018.
Because Activision, they stated to their investors, which they don't lie to, because that's people who make the company go.
There is no, there's no 2018 numbers yet. Oh, wait, here you go. Top 10 highest earning video game publishers in fiscal 2018. Here you go. I'm very curious about this.
Take-Two, because that's Red Dead.
Yeah. Okay.
Basically. Sony did very well because
Sony number 1, Microsoft number 2, Nintendo number 3,
Activision Blizzard,
number 4.
Right under the 3 who make the consoles.
Yeah. So under the consoles, so Activision, EA, then Tencent.
Because Tencent owns a lot of companies.
Yeah, Bandai Namco, because they make
Because Bandai Namco, they make a lot of games.
They own everything.
A lot of licenses.
Square Enix.
Square, because they just have a lot of licenses of their own. Ubisoft, because they have a billion
Square
studios.
Enix fucking mobile shit alone.
Mobile shit in Japan.
Yeah.
I'm mad that that's why, because everything else isn't doing as hot.
Yeah. Then Ubisoft for 9.
Because they're big.
Yeah.
They almost got bought out, and then they didn't, and they survived, not getting bought out by another company.
So yeah, there you go. That's so
it's
that's the list.
You're that's so, it's so disheartening to hear that of
these are games only, by the way. So yeah, the Microsoft and Nintendo, these are game. They took out the numbers of games only. It's still Sony's still number 1, even just with the games.
Oh, I have a job, Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft.
Yeah.
You're kind of guaranteed job security, because you would think, because they're big.
Nope, not anymore.
But not even Activision, who's the biggest one besides those 3.
Yeah.
They're
number 1 if you don't count console manufacturers.
They might as well be number 1 at this point.
Yeah.
Because they're just people who make game and make game go.
Well, just they publish so much the amount.
They own so many licenses.
Yeah, the amount of license distribution that Activision does alone is even just stuff that they don't make. They just slap the fucking Activision side.
But it's you would think, oh, they're just cutting off random people. 800 people is not that random.
No.
And that would include people at Blizzard.
Yeah.
And you would think, oh, I work at a dream company like Blizzard. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna get laid off. I work for Blizzard. Turns out that's not the case anymore.
It sucks, dude. I don't know what the solution
unions
is.
are complicated. Like actors unions, the voice actors guild, like there's all these kinds of different.
Yeah.
They cause problems. They cause good and bad things. But there's got to be.
Is there
a conversation?
Is there a video game union?
No. Yeah. And that's the big problem.
Wondering if
there's nothing. Okay,
I don't
unions can be debated.
Yeah, I usually don't like unions.
But when there's literally nothing,
yeah,
like there's got to be something in place. At least,
I'd rather unions than just like big government interventions.
Because the idea that people are trying to do is that the union is made by people who some of them are in the industry themselves.
Yeah,
and that has problems of itself. Mm-hmm. But man, this business is so complicated that who else would really know?
I mean, it's weird.
Some of it works.
Yeah, in this day and age, look, if you look at just raw numbers for what video game pulls in, if you look at all the other
massive.
Yeah, all the other
they beat Blockbuster.
Yeah, all
movies.
the other entertainment businesses like, music industry, film industry, TV, voice act, all those other big industries, they all have their own union stuff. And again, there's problems with all like this. I fucking hate SAG. I hate SAG. SAG sucks. But at least they exist and they fix a lot of problems that would otherwise exist without them.
Remember the issue with voice acting.
Yeah.
In general. Mm-hmm. Remember the issue with a lot of people were voice acting in games because, they're not going to pay me shit, so I'm going to boycott them.
Yep.
And a lot of people would go, I wish I could, but I can't because I want some kind of rights to voice. Because me and you both know voice actors get paid, even the big ones, the ones that everyone knows. Yeah. Except for maybe 4 of them, if you're not like a Laura Bailey or Troy Baker or whatever.
Yeah.
If you're like a little bit less famous than them, like even those big people, they don't make that much.
Nope.
Or anything in some cases.
Yeah, it sucks.
And there needs to be some kind of protection for this shit. Like now, at least people need to talk about this more. Like this is absurd what it's doing to these kinds of people.
I'm hoping that more of. Anyway, look, it sucks that these.
I think we both agree that we don't want big boy government to get involved in video games.
Yeah,
because it hasn't done good.
It has never been good when that happens.
But it's getting absurd that there's been no intervention from any kind of body.
Yeah, we need
to enforce it.
It might be time to start talking about creating unions for
more seriously than ever.
Yeah. Because developer unions or something.
Because that would involve,
I don't know what.
Hey, if you wanted to work in anything in the game industry, even if, remember you're like, hey, maybe someday I'll work for, I don't know, Treyarch as their audio engineer.
Yeah, I always thought about
that for job security now.
Yeah, no, I stopped having that. I had not an opportunity. I had because they were hiring as of last year.
Steam companies are always hiring for different kinds of things all the time.
Yeah. Treyarch was hiring as of last year specifically for the audio department, and I thought about putting in my resume for that, but.
And now it's like that, even if you
I couldn't. I'm
you should still try for anything you can get because everyone needs a job, no matter what industry you're in. Just go for it.
Yeah.
But the fact that you got hired at one of the biggest companies on the planet for entertainment, and they could just lay you off because whatever, even when they're doing well, is terrible.
No. Yeah.
Because let's pretend you did work there and you did your job correctly. Yeah. That doesn't matter.
No,
they can just let you go.
They even said
fuck
you. In that statement, they said you did your job.
Yeah, they said they did a great job. Yeah. Awesome, you're gone.
Yeah,
that's the nightmares. That's kind of why unions try to exist.
I mean, it's
for better and for worse, the way they try to exist to prevent shit like this.
Honestly, and this is a weird analogy, but it's the ultimate abuser motivation is you don't punish someone for when they do something wrong, you punish them for when they do something right. This is how you create children of PTSD is when you punish them when they do something correct.
It's how you get people, which not even this happened before, to quit this industry forever.
Yeah.
Most people, when this happens to them once, they never come back.
Mm-hmm.
And that's depressing to me.
Out of those 800 people, I don't know how many.
Maybe half will get a job in this industry again, in the next couple months.
Yeah.
Maybe half. Maybe a quarter will never get anywhere else ever again.
Yeah.
And the other quarter moves to technology.
Yeah.
Or they get a different job.
Or just do some marketing or something
that they hate.
Yeah, something outside.
And that's incredibly depressing to me. Yeah. That's so many people that are talented that have whatever field they were in, whether it was marketing or something that isn't that interesting or artsy.
Accounting.
They were good at their job.
Yeah.
And they got fired. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
You should be paid and be treated well for being good at your job.
Yeah.
That's just kind of how,
each according to their ability, each according to their needs.
Yeah. But it's come on.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what the fix would be. It sucks.
It needs to start more than ever now. Telltale was hey, we should talk about this. Now it's no, there needs to be real discussion now.
Yeah. It sucks that
Telltale was an unfortunate accident of egos and nothing to be there to back these people up.
Well, that was also something that's been kind of happening and it
was brewing in the background, but we didn't know about it.
Yeah.
The fact that this big boy company can be no, you're laid off.
Yeah, this was
we have something to help you get relocated, but you're still gone. Mm-hmm. You don't have a job anymore.
So, all right, quick I want to talk about DMC demo because you played.
The DMC demo is, if you beat it, it's like half an hour long.
Okay.
But most people, like, it's Devil May Cry, so you're probably gonna die the first time. Like I beat it on my second try because I died to the boss, because it is essentially the same as the Xbox demo. I think it might be the exact same. You do 3 fights, you do like a little bit of platforming, and then a boss. And that's the whole demo.
Yeah.
I got an A, and I was very bummed because it was an A. Because fuck that's not good enough. Because Devil May Cry and A is fucking nothing. Man, this game good.
Yeah.
This game feels fantastic.
What does it feel like? Like, does it? I haven't looked at it that much. Literally all the DMC footage I've seen is from what you've shown me on the days we're recording.
Yeah.
I don't look into it that much.
Characters feel, it's really strange. You move like a crazy anime man, like you're supposed to, because the whole idea of the DMC since 3 has been like, whatever they do in cutscenes, you should feel you can do that just in the gameplay.
Yeah. It's not as frenetic as like Bayonetta, but it's...
Because Bayonetta was meant to be insanity.
Yeah.
Because you are stopping time and summoning demons with your hair.
Yeah.
And fighting angels that are like upside down Greek statues or what have you.
Yeah, weird frame skips through legs with Bayonetta.
But like,
the
example I always talk about is the opening... because I didn't know this when I first played DMC3 way back in the day. Do you remember the opening cutscene of DMC3?
Not
where you're in the shop and the demons break in, you like the pool table. Yes. And there's a specific and there's a specific thing that happens, which I didn't know about till like I think it was like way older because I never looked in the menu like of all your moves that you get from just the get-go. There is a bit where Dante jumps on top of an enemy and pulls out his pistol and starts shooting and riding him like his skateboard.
Yes.
It's really stupid looking and it's dumb. You can just do that in the game.
Oh,
it's a move you can do because why would we not let you be that cool if you can do it? It's been like since day one they want to let you do that kind of stuff. You can the teleports, the crazy jumps and all that shit. You have more control than ever in your movement in the air with that Devil Breaker system.
Cool.
Because do you remember how kind of like Nier was a little bit, like, he feels a little bit like his, like the way he attacks is less refined and more just like he's swinging the bat, like he was swinging his sword like it's a big cleaver.
Yeah.
Like it's very heavy and weighty.
Yeah. Nier always felt.
At least on the ground. When it's on the ground, it's like much like heavier attacks. A lot less goofy than like Dante uses like his fucking sword as a bat.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot less goofy. It's more just like sheer, just going for anger power. He feels a lot more like, it's weird. These are bizarre combat games where you're flying through the air and you have demon powers, but it feels more grounded with his attack animations. Like they feel really solid.
Interesting.
They make more sense because they look like people.
Okay.
They make the animations feel less goofy.
Okay.
But it feels way cooler in that direction. Because the way, like, say when you do like one of the Devil Breakers things called like Gerbera is where you because like it's, you know, you in DMC it's, you know, lock on, attack, like one button's attack, one button's shoot, one button's jump.
Yeah.
And remember in DMC4, you at least for Nero, your circle button was your snatch, like the arm.
Oh yeah.
This game is really, I cannot wait to play with it more. Like I think I want to play more of it when I get back home. Remember how that move just like makes the game way different, just having that ability instead?
Oh yeah, it
like,
completely changed.
Instead of a style button, you have a grab.
Yeah.
From either in the air or on the ground.
Yeah.
Enemies come to you. You can do weird combos with it. You can grab bosses.
Yeah.
You have that just all the time. But now that's just like R1 and circle. But you have that all the time, no matter what, in addition to your Devil Breaker stuff.
So you can like
and
grab
that
people
changes
up in the air and then
so
do a
much.
bunch of combos while you're in the air. So you can do
like, you know, like 1-2 launcher, do a basic air combo, or like Revolution where you like launch them up even higher, do the grabs, bring them back down to you, do Gerbera or whatever it's called that lets you spin. So you do have another jump in the air, do more air combos, do your second air hike, do more, skateboard on your arm if you want to break your arm, taunt while you're doing it. And that's like a basic, like there's so much more because they gave you just that arm system.
That's awesome. How did the platforming stuff work? You said that was in there in the demo too?
Yeah, there's like a little bit of like, you have to like learn how to jump. It like, I think in general, the design and the way you move is just improved. Because like 4 was like, the levels weren't that great.
No.
Honestly, like the way they were designed
Does
for platforming.
Does it feel more like DMC?
Not as far as I saw,
because that's what I wanted. I wanted more.
I like more goofy platforming where you have to grab onto stuff, because like the snatch mechanic in 4 for platforming was like kind of there, but not really. It was like, oh, grab onto a grappling hook, just time it. That's kind of like nothing much. It's a lot more linear in a like it's finally designed in a linear way, like how DMC was.
Okay,
where they're a little bit open but not too open. Because just we just want to see you do fights.
Like here's like 2 options you can take.
Yeah, it's like go this route for like there's like that happens like there's a route that gives you like extra red orbs.
Yeah.
And route that just gets you more combat just a little bit quicker.
Fair enough. I mean, it says a demo, so we might not, you know, it's not gonna show.
There's a bit where you do your second fight and you enter like a room and they just like load to like skip you past part of the level because they don't want to show you all of it.
Got it.
Because they're hiding it. Also the taunts, there's so many more. So remember it's like, oh, you have like 2 taunts for like under like A or S.
Yeah.
And because I didn't know this until I replayed like the demo again. On the arm that like because there's in the demo there is like arm that does either shockwave or like big explosion. There is the arm that lets you do like spins and stuff like I think it's like shockwave or spins, and there's like the rocket arm. And that arm, I didn't know this. You press the button circle, it shoots it out. You can choose when it comes back to you, like what direction it goes in, because it's launching around just like on its own, AI controlled. Or I didn't find this out. You can jump in the air, press the breaker when it comes back to you, and surf on it, and then press buttons where you're surfing on it to do different attacks.
Oh Jesus!
And then there are certain taunts you can only do when you're surfing on your arm.
Just that.
Just for that, yeah. And it's crazy, and it's the
different
best shit ever.
You do while surfing on your arm.
That's the coolest shit.
Yeah.
Like one of the taunts, it's the coolest shit ever. I didn't notice this until I played it. It's like he pulls out his what is it the gun like blue ivy like blue.
I don't remember this.
Red Queen is his sword, right?
Yes.
Red Queen and then whatever I forget what his gun is called. I feel really dumb.
I think it's blue.
It was blue something because it's red and blue because you know he's supposed to be Dante and
is it not Ivory? No,
Abby and Ivory is Dante's.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be Virgil and Dante because Dante's he's Dante's Dante's nephew. He's also Virgil's son.
Yeah.
Which they never ever say, but he knows how to use a Yamato. He gets his arm from like it's like
in my head. Yeah, when I look at it's Dante.
He's supposed to be both.
Yeah, Dante is the drunk uncle.
But there is a taunt that I found out when I was just like messing with the combat where he points his revolver out just to taunt you with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I forgot about this because I saw it like in like a gameplay thing. Certain enemies, when you do certain taunts like the gun one, they will get scared and back away from you.
Wow.
And that's just with him.
Wow, interesting.
I need this game now.
So I
need this game in my life.
In the demo, were you just playing as Nero?
You just play as Nero. It's just for Nero.
Okay.
But Nero is just like Nero factually, at least for 4, is just more fun with the arm shit alone.
Yeah, it makes sense.
The style switching, I think in the DMC5 because it made style switching a lot easier. Like it was goofy in 4. Mm-hmm. Where it was like press circle in this one.
DMC4 had a problem with just
it wasn't finished. It wasn't finished. Like
trying to add too much, and so everything was really clunky.
Because like being able to switch styles at any time makes combos go crazy, but it's kind of hard. It's like annoying to do. But just the fact that Nero has these arms and the grab mechanic is holy shit. I would have been fine with it just being Nero and these arm systems. The fact that I get my man Dante, I get my crazy uncle Dante, and I get my emo man V, who's Kylo Ren.
Okay, have we figured out who V is?
No, you just know that he exists, and he gets white hair.
Yeah.
When I don't know if that is his double trigger or not. If he is a demon,
I want V to be just like, oh yeah, actually that's Nero's son.
Nero's son with Kyrie.
Yeah.
Wait, how old?
Time travel.
Isn't like Nero like? How old is Nero when they first meet him? Is he like a teenager? He's young, but he's not that young.
Yeah, I think he's like
16 or 17.
Yeah,
he's Japanese young.
The
or he's an adult, but he's like barely an adult.
Yeah. Well, depends on the Japanese because you can also, you've seen anime where it's like I'm 12 and I have my own apartment.
I'm a 1,000-year-old dragon or whatever the fuck is that my favorite thing.
Yeah. No, I don't think it's that.
No, mom, she's not 8. She's an 1,000-year-old dragon. It's not weird.
I think it's. Well,
like no, but actually, I don't know. Have they ever said how old Dante is?
I'm gonna Google it.
Dante have a confirmed because Dante like did age visually, but how fucking old is Dante?
How old is Dante in DMC5?
Oh, let's in 4. Let's 4. Maybe that's gonna be confirmed because 5 hasn't come out yet. Maybe they might give a number. Let's see how old he is in 4.
Is it true that Devil May Cry 4 Dante is ...
Is this discussion on like 5 or
it's
stuff?
on IGN. He doesn't look. Oh wait, is it true that Devil May Cry Dante is 29 years old? I got this info.
I've heard that number before.
He doesn't look like 29. He looks like he's around 33 to 38. Let's see. It's very specific. Dante is. All right. The math of Dante's age.
Because there's been like books. There's that anime that exists.
So Dante is supposedly 19 in DMC3.
Really?
Yeah. DMC3 manga is set 1 year before DMC3.
I've read there's a fucking manga for DMC3. I haven't read that yet.
I haven't either.
I've watched that shitty anime.
The manga implies Ava was killed 10 years before the manga.
So
8 years old when Ava died.
But they were like, but they're shown, but that's because they're shown as babies without their mother. So it's like, what?
Yeah, DMC1 is 20 years after Ava dies. So 8 plus 20. So DMC1 Dante is around 28.
So he would be like in his mid to late 30s for 4. Oh wait, no. Actually, they actually did confirm a canon order of the game.
He's recently. 40. He's 40 in DMC4.
He's 40 in DMC4.
He's approaching 40 in DMC4. So then,
how many years has it been from this game until 5?
Right? He looks like,
because he looks like he's like in his late 50s. At least for Dante.
He looks like he looks like he's in like
because
like
his hair isn't as white. It's like grayish white now on the ends, and he has that stubble. He's got a fatter nose because your nose and ears keep growing. I think it's not confirmed. But that's what I feel like happens to older people.
Let's see. Let me see if DMC5 has a. How old is DMC? Oh,
maybe they said it on Twitter because the guy who runs like Itsuno's like for English stuff, he like confirms things on Twitter every now and then. Like, let me find that tweet because like someone really asked him like, "Hey, is it true that this game happened for this game?" And then the translator was like, "Actually, this is the official like canon order so far."
Is DMC4 story before or after DMC2 story?
That's been confirmed as of recently. I'm gonna find the tweet. It's right after,
right?
That was just confirmed. Like the order, I'll find it right now.
He didn't have face show in DMC2. So,
and I would love that they do confirm when DMC, like if DMC ever is in the canon or not, like in 5.
Oh, DMC?
Yeah. Because remember, Itsuno did work on DMC.
I know, it's a good game.
He helps make it not a train wreck, and then they fix it on their own way later, and it's a good game. Bad story, it's like a solid game for what it is.
It's such a solid game.
It's like it's missing the parts of DMC that are like make it truly fantastic, but it's a good action game.
Every Devil May Cry fan should play that game.
Well, the fixed version.
Yeah, it's fun. It is
even
worth
playing.
More than I liked it.
Like it's still a fun game.
Yeah,
but they made it play more like a DMC traditional game
in
a good way.
It's one of the sillier ones, and it's hilarious.
It's funny to laugh at now because like the anger of like that's not my Dante is like it's been years. I'm over it. I don't care anymore.
So, yeah,
it hurt me when I was a boy, but I was like I don't really give a shit anymore. Like it's just a funny game to laugh. Did you know that they took out? I never saw this in the cutscenes because I didn't play that far into the remastered version. They took out Virgil's trilby in the remastered version. Remember he has a stupid hat?
Yeah, I thought he has it.
They took it out in the remastered version because they know it's bad.
I liked it.
It ruins his whole design.
No, I liked it.
His coat, his big suit, pompous coat, makes sense for his character in that game. But they got rid of his hat, and it makes him way less stupid. It's such a you and your fucking trilbies.
I don't wear them anymore.
I know, but they're bad on most humans.
I thought it was fun.
It's not fun. It's just bad. Well, whatever. He still has remember the Virgil mobile?
Yes.
That is the funniest shit in that game.
That is facts. The funniest shit in that game.
Because that was meant to be.
DMC5 takes place several years after DMC4. DMC5 is a direct sequel to DMC4. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
When was that posted? Because I'm looking for the tweet right now.
7 months ago.
Okay, no. Because someone a couple days ago, he confirmed like, okay, no, here is when these games happen.
Okay.
I'm looking for it. I think I just passed it really quick.
Let me just type in Devil May Cry timeline. Devil May Cry timeline.
Because there was a confirmed one a couple years ago, but then one just happened. When did it happen?
Man, this is fun. This is a good podcast situation. I don't know. Whatever. It's definitely a sequel to DMC4.
Yeah. It has to happen after 4 because Kyrie and Nero exist.
Yeah. So it's definitely a sequel to DMC4, but I don't know where and how long. That's the question at this point, is how long.
That's what I want to know. Because I still don't know. Because we see Nero getting his devil arm ripped off, but I want to know why and how long did he have it for?
Yeah. I want to see what happened.
Will that affect if he did have a kid with Kyrie at some point?
Is that V?
Would that make it demon?
Yeah.
Because remember Nero's half human. He's half human, half demon.
Yeah. That's like the classic.
We never met his mommy.
No.
Well, maybe we did in that mobile game or in one of the novels that exists.
I haven't met his mommy.
Yeah, we have in the video games. We haven't seen his mommy.
Yeah.
Because the timeline of Nero being conceived makes the least amount of sense.
No,
because remember how DMC3 ends, where it's Dante and Virgil fighting, and it's one of the best boss fights in video game history. And then Virgil goes, you know what? I'm gonna take both halves of the necklace that our mommy gave us, and I'm gonna go basically fight in hell.
Oh, okay.
And gain power. And then you in DMC1, you're fighting your brother the whole time throughout the game because he's all corrupted and shit by the villain of that game. But so does that mean in between DMC3 and DMC1, he leaves hell because he gets bored? I guess I don't know. He has sex one time, even though he's a very not attracted to anything but power, like demon person.
Yeah.
And then she gets pregnant, and then he just fucks off back to hell again and becomes evil.
And then
how does that work?
The
idea of Virgil's like, oh yeah, I got bored and I left hell, and then had sex with a person
that actually
one time.
Wouldn't work with how old Nero is.
Exactly.
Because
so when did that happen?
Between DMC1
when the credits roll for DMC3, that's when it happens.
Yeah, because between DMC1 and 4, it's not like that's what
it's a couple years.
Not even
Dante's a bigger boy.
Yeah, but it's less than 10
because Dante's like a teenager, like a late teenager. Same.
He's 18 or 19.
He's like at least in his mid-late 20s in 1.
Yeah.
No, because 2 happened.
Yes.
Because he's like an adult. Him and because Lady is like a teenager as well, like around the same age.
But it's less than like 10 years, and so but then Nero's 17.
Yeah. So like he has to be like in his late 30s, but even then, so when did Virgil leave hell?
Yeah.
And why?
When did he fuck?
Yeah, that's when. And Virgil does not fuck. You know the meme of like
question: does Virgil fuck?
You know the meme of like Goofy fucked something? That's why Max exists. And that idea is really, really bad. Yeah. Because it hurts because it's Goofy.
Oh, so what you're saying is Virgil fucked Goofy and Max
and his son was Max.
Max is Nero.
So the fat kid. No, I want it to be like he had 2 kids, but then he comes out of nowhere. Like Nero is Goofy's kid, but he doesn't look anything like Max.
Yeah.
Like he's an estranged child.
Oh man. By the way, can Bayonetta and DMC are not related at all, and I wish they were.
Well, the idea is that okay, there's another small story of DMC5 that I can talk about. I'm still looking for this thing.
Okay.
Itsuno, 2 things about DMC. One, Itsuno legit confirmed that he decided to spend his time making DMC5 instead of Dragon Dogma 2, which is a bummer, but I'd rather take 5 over Dragon's Dogma 2 for now.
Yeah, I never played.
Because Dragon's Dogma was an amazing game, but was never fully finished and has a lot of things to be worked out still. Mm-hmm. But 5 is great. But he legit went, hey, if you want DMC5, if you want Virgil to be on for Smash, 1, ask them.
Oh, I saw that.
And 2, ask them to help us put DMC5 on the Switch in some way.
Yeah.
And I went, so that mean we'll finally get the dream game of we can have Dante and Bayonetta fight each other.
Yeah.
That's always been the thing of like,
oh yeah,
we want them to fight each other.
I want this. I know it's not going to happen.
Or they can fuck.
Yeah, I know it's not going to happen, but I want eventually one day to have those 2 worlds collide.
I'm just to hang out. Like,
it won't happen.
I'm gonna smoke a beer
because the lore of both worlds make no fucking sense to mix.
I'm gonna smoke a beer and drink a weed.
Yeah, but I would love to see Bayo and Dante
just do something.
Do something, yeah.
Because Bayonetta would make fun of Dante's mom and get really mad about it.
Yeah.
And go, oh.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, again, it wouldn't make any sense lore wise. They would have to be separate universes.
Well,
colliding.
Bayonetta's one story makes no sense.
No, but
so it's like, who cares at this point?
Well, but I mean, even just the basic knowledge of lore.
Like, okay, DMC. I'm not gonna say DMC is like the most grounded series to ever exist because it is clearly not. I just described skating on your own robot arm and fighting bug demons. That's already really stupid.
After apparently your devil arm gets cut off,
ripped off
and replaced by a robot arm
in a garage.
Yeah,
but Bayonetta 1 has time travel.
Facts.
And that happening,
Bayonetta 2 has time travel.
But the reason why it happens in 1 is the dumbest reason ever and makes no sense.
Why did it happen in 1 again? I played that game like a year ago.
Remember there's like a war between 2 factions, yes. The witches and the Lumen Sages and the
Lumen Sages and the witches
and the witches.
Yeah.
Remember how Evil Monaco Man wants to like get a witch and a Lumen Sage and like get the power from both to become God basically?
Yes.
Well, how is he gonna get one if all the witches are gone?
Mm-hmm.
Who's the only witch left?
Okay, got it.
Remember that shit?
Yeah.
And it's like, but wait, if that happened, then if we're following normal time travel rules in Bayonetta 1, we know.
Mm-hmm.
But wait, no, because and you don't think about it.
No.
The Bayonetta 1 story is awful, and I don't mind, but it is awful. It was not thought even a little.
That's why Bayo 2 is so hard to follow.
Well, 2 at least they try to like make it.
It makes a lot more sense.
They make it more based on like
it's a lot more grounded.
Because 2 is like there's a story, but it's like no, it's more about the characters just interacting with each other.
Yeah, the Bayo 2.
I gotta get my sister back. We gotta get SpongeBob back.
Yeah, it's the most grounded story out of the 2.
Also, and like Loki shows up, but it's like whatever.
Yeah,
like he's a cool character, but it's like I don't want to think about why he's here.
Doesn't make sense. Doesn't matter.
But it's just hey, you want to see people that are cool hang out. So fuck it.
Yeah.
Let Bayonetta just travel in which time be time travel as well. Because
it should. It is.
Because fuck it. Because which time, as we know, it just slows down time for everyone but the user.
If Bayonetta 3 has time travel with at all,
and Steam Cream.
If it has time or universe jumping or some dimension shifting, to me that confirms DMC and Bayo universe will collide one day.
Because like as of now, like the Shin Megami Tensei series and Bayonetta exist in the same universe now.
Does it?
She's going to be in the mobile game.
Oh.
Like as of I think today or something. So she shows up. So does her sister.
Oh, weird.
So it's like those universes exist. Well, actually, I just remembered. No, Bayonetta, Dante, and SMT all exist in the same universe.
What?
Because SMT has the Amala network.
Okay.
So that legit lets you travel through different like timelines and dimensions.
God damn it.
For SMT.
Oh, and then that's
Dante
bridge.
From DMC2 shows up as a boss fight in SMT Nocturne.
Yeah, so
that does happen. So he does show up. He is called Dante, and you fight him, and he goes, "You guys are kind of strong, but I fight demons all the time. I'm out. Peace."
Oh my god.
And that character shows up in other SMT games, so that means that I'm all network traveling happens all the time. Bayonetta exists, they can totally all meet.
Oh man.
So if
cool.
they are not in Bayonetta 3 together, they can be in the new SMT game together, and I will cream.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna stop the podcast now.
Oh, I found the timeline thing.
What is it?
It is confirmed DMC4 comes after 2.
Yeah.
That is confirmed hard for sure.
Okay. That I knew though.
Because I thought it was So I think it's
3,
1, 2, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Because it's never been hard. Because for now it's like, what is it? DMC4 happens after DMC2. Because now I guess the order would be, someone put on Twitter, the DMC manga, DMC4 SC cuts. Wait, what is it? No, what is it? DMC manga, DMC4 SE for Virgil. Remember how Virgil shows up in the special edition? He shows up for one cutscene.
No, I don't remember.
Because when he's playable, he gets one cutscene in the beginning and that's it.
Okay, got it.
So I guess his cutscene is like after the original DMC manga, which is fucking. Because remember, Virgil is dead as of 4.
Yeah,
doesn't exist as of 4, as far as we know. So he shows up for that cutscene. So that's before everything, and then so he hung out in the city that Nero lives in way later for like a minute. So maybe he fucked before DMC3. Then DMC3 happens. Then the first volume of the manga happens for DMC. Then Devil May Cry, the original.
Yeah.
Then the anime, which because confirmed happens right after like the show ends, the game ends. Like literally right after.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like him and Lady hang out.
I watched a little bit of the anime. Yeah.
He eats that ice cream really depressing, and I love that picture. It's very funny. Then DMC2 happens. Then 4, and then 5.
Okay. How old is Nero?
That's why, like, now his age makes it, because I'm like, so he could have, if we think that 4's Virgil is before DMC3, then Virgil was like 16 or 15, then maybe.
Hold on, all right, here, all right, seriously.
This is fun. This is the stupid thing. It doesn't matter, but I'm so curious. What the fuck?
All right, listen. So here's this thread. All right, seriously, what age is Dante and what age is Nero in this game? This is DMC4 Special Edition, PS4.
Which is really recent, yeah.
Yeah, so under the first response, I once heard Dante was 29, but that would mean Virgil fathered Nero at a very young age.
That's why.
Okay, and then underneath it says Virgil is not Wesker.
Oh God, I forgot about that. I forgot Wesker's kid. Fuck.
Right,
RE6 is a bad game.
Right.
It's cool, but man, fuck, RE6 is so dumb.
All right, doing math placed Dante at 28 in DMC1. Yeah, we figured that out. Yeah. Saying this game takes place a year later makes him 29. That age caused a lot of head scratching.
5 is 1 year. What?
Oh no, this is
DMC1.
2. They're saying
DMC2 takes place like a year after.
Or no, wait on. Saying this game takes place a year later makes him 29. That age causes a lot of head scratching with certain story items.
Yes, exactly. That's why I'm like, wait, that makes no sense.
In DMC1 interviews, Kamiya placed Dante as a man in his mid-30s, saying that that is the prime of a man's life.
To be fair, Kamiya's Dante
are
kind of like he said like, I like Dante when it came for 3 and afterwards.
Yeah, but
but DMC1 is like his Dante.
That's his Dante.
But still, the canon is still there.
Early DMC4 interviews age Dante in his 40s.
That makes it make a little more sense.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Later DMC interviews,
people call him old man.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Later DMC interviews mention him in his 30s.
What?
It was a quote about Lady's age that then pegged Dante at 29.
Wait, oh god.
So who the hell knows? Capcom should have mapped out the DMC universe before doing anything real with the stories. For me, I can't get attached to the lore anymore. Yeah.
I do, because there is some of it that is cool.
Yeah, so funny but true. I thought DMC1 is 1 year after DMC3. No.
It can't be.
No, it's like 4 years or something.
Yeah.
DMC4 is 10 years after DMC1.
Yeah, it can't be, because it's like they're way different. They look visually different. He's way older.
Wait, no, that's wrong.
From 3 to 1, he's way older.
Oh yeah, DMC4 is. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought between DMC4 and 1, it's about a decade, like somewhere around at
least half a decade.
Yeah,
at least.
So then I guess that would mean.
But it's also hard to base it off a Lady, because like Lady doesn't really age, so you can't really base it on her visuals.
Actually, no, this could make sense. Let's just say.
I mean Trish, not Lady.
Yeah,
because Lady is like 16, either 17 in DMC3.
If I remember, you're about 8 years old. Jesus Christ. How that even DMC4 was stated to be a year after DMC1 and 10 years after DMC4. That's what I keep saying. Just like Zelda.
Okay, Zelda's is way stupider. That's not fair.
Yeah, well, that's a different universe.
Because they keep lying at the word like.
This is just timeline,
and they won't they still won't confirm where Breath of the Wild takes place at all.
Yeah,
because Breath of the Wild having Zora makes things really confusing.
I think it's just its own
having
thing.
Zora and having those bird people there, and the Gorons and Death Mountain being called Death Mountain, is fucked up. Because in Wind Waker, Zoras don't exist; they became bird people. So they evolved. Oh no, wait. Did Zoras become bird people, or did the Hylians become bird people? I forget.
I thought it was the Zor. I thought fish people became bird people.
Did they? I forget.
I don't know. I never played it, but that's what I thought.
Oh no, wait. Hylians just live on top of the mountains, so that those became islands.
Yeah.
And then they became bird people. Okay. And then all Gorons are dead. Like they're gone because there were all the mountains, and the mountains are like overtaken. No more volcanoes. They can't eat rocks all day. So they're just dead.
As far as I can tell, it's Virgil fucked. I think. Fuck.
I guess when he was at like 14 or 15.
Yeah.
I guess. Because they never talk about his mom. If they do, it's in a book I never read. Yeah. Or that mobile game I never played. Well, I did, but like I don't.
Well, apparently no one else has either or it's either not.
Or it might be converted to be not canon. Maybe it's that. Because I know in that light novel they made, they focus more on like Nero as a character and also him and Carrie's relationship.
Yep. I don't know.
Like I think it's before DMC4.
We're approaching an hour and a half here. I don't know. No one cares. People stop listening about 25 minutes.
But I love this dumb shit of like, wait, so how old was he?
Yeah.
Well, that's why it makes like. Okay, the only reason I care about what age Dante is in DMC3, because he flirts with Lady.
He's 18 in DMC3. That I know.
Because he was like 20-something, it'd be weird because she's like 16 or 17 in that game.
It's
if he's like 25, like that's a little weird.
It seems like all the threads that I read, and you too, like everyone seems to confirm
like late 20s,
18 in DMC3.
Like 18 or 19.
Yeah, 18 or 19 in DMC3.
If it's not canon, fuck it, that's my canon. Because it makes things less stupid.
And he's either in his 30s or 40s in DMC4.
So 5, he's like at least in his minimum late 40s.
Minimum late 40s, yeah.
But man, he aged like shit then.
Yeah, so that's where Dante's at.
He got a wrinkly.
Yeah,
it's all that. Lewis stole that fucking pizza. It's all that pizza that he eats.
Yeah,
all that weed he smokes.
All that big wed.
Actually, no, that's a lie. Dante never smokes, never drinks, doesn't swear.
He just eats.
He just eats and doesn't fuck. Him and Lady might have him and Trish might have a thing. They never say anything about it, and it's really weird because they just and Lady hang out. Well, him and Trish hang out all the time, but that's it.
And then
for like 15 years, they just hang out.
Yeah. So and then if we want to put DMC, the game DMC in this timeline, that would put him.
Would that be before DMC3?
No, it'd be. I think. Fuck. I guess so, right?
No, because that Dante. If we want to like tie that they are the same person, which it's clearly not, but if we want to do that, he'd be before. Like that would be after 3. It would be between 3 and 1.
Right?
Because he becomes like a punk like shitbag in his early 20s.
But that
guy's like in his early to mid 20s. That Dante's like early mid 20s.
That's his rebel phase?
Yeah, in his late 20s. He was a late he was late.
Makes no sense.
After he was done going, woohoo, yeah, and teasing like dog demons and eating all the pizza.
It's like DMC3.
He took up a lot of sex and drinking.
Yeah, the DMC3 Dante and the DMC Dante became not the same person.
And then became like an emo pope in one, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And he wore the longest coat and the fattest chastity belt.
3 Dantes are completely different humans. Like the DMC3 Dante.
And the actual reason because directors changed and they're like different people who made them and different styles.
The real reason, directors changed and no one actually cared. It didn't matter.
Because DMC1 was RE4.
Yeah.
Well, the first version of RE4. Mm-hmm. That's why it's the way it is. And then DMC2 was, we didn't know we had gold the first time, so we kicked the old people off that product and had people who didn't know what they were doing make DMC2.
Yeah.
Which is why 2 was like not a good game.
Yeah.
Has cool characters in it, and DMC2's Dante is fucking awesome looking.
Yeah.
But,
and then DMC3 is awesome.
DMC3 is like an amazing game. 4 is good.
I like 4 more just because.
Okay, 4 SC is great because of all the characters you can get.
Yeah, DMC4 I like the most just because of nostalgia.
Well, also because Nero is the shit.
Yeah,
Nero makes that game shoot up a lot higher than it should because it's Nero's fun.
Yeah, Nero's cool. He's one of the coolest characters in this.
He puts on his headphones as a taunt. That shit's dope.
Yeah,
he listens to his headphones in church. What a rebel!
I love it.
And also because in DMC4 Dante kills the Pope. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah. One of the best scenes in the entire series.
it's a great opera song that's clearly not the same voice actor who's doing the opera music.
No.
And you see like it's this great like a fight scene where he's like fighting with one arm.
Yeah.
And then Dante kills the Pope. They don't explain why for a while and just fucks off.
Did they ever explain why?
They do.
Okay.
Remember there's like conspiracy to like remember the guy who has a lisp?
No. Dude, I don't remember the fucking
the big black guy with a lisp.
Oh, yeah.
And like he wants to like manipulate like behind the scenes and like get power of godhood.
I don't remember anything about him other than that he existed.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, we're gonna fuck off now. Bye.